Today is a very special episode because today we are doing motorcycle things, but not with a motorcycle. As you guys can see, I'm still rocking my medical boot. Hopefully, this is the last very fair weather day that I have to get through with this medical boot. My foot is feeling good. I'm walking around on it. I'm still walking on the heel a little bit because the toe up here is what's broken. It's that bone that connects to your pinky toe. It's right here. It was fractured to pieces. It feels very good today. That means it's probably calloused over and like it doesn't hurt, but I tried to jam it. The bikes, motorcycles, those are good. I miss riding mine. As you guys saw in my last video I tried recording in the modern day here, I tried to ride my motorcycle, my Kawasaki H2, with my medical boot, and that didn't work out too well. Clearly because I cannot bend my ankle, which is the purpose of the medical boot. If I had that ankle movement, I could probably get under the shifter and shift it up and down, but that's not possible with the way that this thing is. I debated taking a hacksaw and just sawing it right here, so that way I could still protect my foot, what actually hurts, but not, I could use the rest of my ankle to actually shift, but I was like, it's not worth, because if I mess it up, and then I don't have the medical boot for when I go back to school next week, I would be screwed. Everything feels nice though. This is still an open wound, so I just got to be careful. This is wrapped though, so I'm okay. I'm gonna throw my hoodie on, so that way like it's just extra, that way if someone coughs on it, like we're okay. We are going to a motorcycle event, which is happens to be right there actually. That's why you guys see all these bikes going by. But I wanted to use today as an opportunity to show you guys what I just bought. I bought this thing yesterday. This is a Chevy Silverado 2500. Not a bike. I know, no one cares. I'm not a truck guy, like trust me, this was not my first choice. However, I do have an LLC for all my social media. This vehicle's over 6,000 pounds, which means like 60% of it is deductible, something like that. Most importantly, it has a bed where I can take my bikes, load them in here, and take them anywhere in the country. I'm already setting it up with a bunch of people I know, people in Texas, California, Florida, all around the country. I'm gonna go stay with people, ride bikes around, hopefully just meet tons of people who are really into motorcycles, because to be honest, as much as I loved riding around this year, it really gets kind of boring riding around the exact same roads every single time. But that is the purpose of this truck. I got a pretty good deal on it. I traded in my Honda Civic for it. I just figured it was time. Again, I'm not a truck guy. I don't plan on modifying this thing out. I got like a pretty, I wouldn't call it a base trim, fit in here somehow. She's nice. She got like little leather inserts here. The seats are cloth, which I was hoping to get leather, but not the end of the world. It wasn't worth paying. I think the only other truck on the lot that they had that had leather seats was like another 30 grand on top of this. That I would have had to finance. This I was able to pay cash, so I'm very happy with that. But she's sweet. She works. Everything is just nice. Everything just here we go. Starts up. I've had a lot of ill luck with vehicles lately. By vehicles I mean my bikes. My bikes all summer have been an issue, so I don't want to just sit in my room all day wishing that I could go out and do things when I can go out and do things. I can move around a little bit, and even though I'm still healing in a lot of ways, I want to see what I'm missing. But with that being said, I'm going to go head up to this bike meet. We're going to talk for a little bit, hang out with some friends, and man, I hate having to walk all the way over there. This is so stupid. I could have just parked like right next to it, but the stupid hotel. Oh, we're going to tow your vehicle, and I don't want to get my brand new truck just get towed. And then what? I would have to walk home or hop on the back of someone else's bike with no gear? No, thank you. Looks like we're getting here before it's popping. Well, here's Kenny's bike. Kenny isn't here. Dude, where is this? Oh, I see him. I'm doing good. Probably not, but
I wasn't expecting to see you here.
I didn't ride here. I couldn't miss it, bro. Where do I go? Sorry, bad hearing.
The last meet at the brew kettle.
When was that?
When are you over?
That doesn't sound familiar. Dude, here's the thing, I get people telling me all the time, like in other states, telling me that they just met me at the gas station. I'm like, who is impersonating me? Who's going around the country impersonating me, bro? It's so weird. What's up? I was looking for you. Thank you. If you find it, let me know. What's up, dude?
Damn, dude. See, arms working, legs not working.
Legs, I tried to stuff it in the motorcycle boot, and it hurt too much, so I couldn't. It turns out it's still broken.
You know what I'm saying, dude? Because your boots, bro, have that sock in there.
No. It's not a bad idea. No, I thought that the Supertex would be stiff enough that I could walk around with them. So getting the boot on, I got it on and it hurt, but like once I got it on, it didn't hurt. But once I started walking on it, there's too much flex. I didn't realize how stiff this is. That's why I can walk on it. If I keep the weight on the heel, it's all good, but it's up here that's where it's broken. So, dude, they said I wasn't even supposed to put weight on it until next week. Yeah, I'm like, I don't really care. It feels fine to me, so I'm like, I had to park super far because all the parking over here was all like reserved parking. I had to park at the Harley dealer. Yeah, no, literally, I just did that. I had to.
Pro tip, this goes on the other side.
Why? No, I'm walking like that. I'm just keeping the weight off, like keeping the impact weight off of it. So it's like when you walk, it's like that.
I know it hurts, but try it on the other side.
No, it makes me look stupid as fuck.
No, it makes you look stupid, but it might feel a whole lot better.
No, it doesn't. I'm telling you. I've experimented. This is a lot smoother, trust me. While I'm walking around here, I also want to make some comments about some bikes. And this is a MT-09. This is basically what Yamaha's new R9 is based off of. Which, if you want to know my opinion on that, I'm going to get to that very shortly. Hobbling around here at my cast. This dude's, watch, mark my words, this dude's going to be like, oh my god, what are you doing out here? He's going to freak out. What's up?
Walking. What's up, dude?
Call me a dead man walking. It wasn't that bad. There's a little bit of damage. No big deal. Where's Trey at? Oh, there's Trey. I'm gonna go side of Trey.
I'll be there.
Yeah. What is this talk about wheelies?
Me? Officer?
What's going on, dude?
I can actually ride wheelies better on this than the Gixxer.
Mind if I take it for a test drive?
You have to use the crutch so for the throttle.
Yeah. It's automatic, right? Yeah. You know how I got here?
Huh?
Ryan gave me a ride.
No.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
Yeah. I hopped on the back of his bike, dude. He brought me here. No, I'm joking. I brought my
I
truck.
would have bought it, bro. I would have bought it. Holy shit, I'm so sore.
That would have been a great video, though.
That would have been nuts.
Yeah.
Especially this, just like smacking the back of his helmet.
Yeah. Just.
Helmet that you have. You said you hate it. It's carbon fiber. It's like.
Oh, the AGV? That thing sucks. It's too loud. So you guys just missed a lot. So I'm gonna try to explain. I'm gonna explain to you what just happened out here. Take it easy, bro. I've been talking to him pretty much the entire time. It's cool because he also has hearing loss and had a bunch of surgeries as a kid. He's had way more than me, but it was super cool to find someone relatable.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to explain this as fast as possible because everyone's leaving. There was a kid, I guess, on a Ninja 400 or something. He crashed, but
Oh, just now.
yeah. So I guess it sounds pretty bad. I mean, it sounds like his legs messed up. They said, I don't know. I heard it from him. So
I watched it mostly. Yeah. Well, he went down and then he hit the curb for the Harley dealership, right, like where you turn off.
yeah,
Turn into the Harley dealership.
yeah.
I think he went down and then he hit that curb because when I went over there, they were moving the bike. He was laying in the grass, so it looked like he hit the curb and went up the curb. So his leg might have hit the curb or his bike crushed him. The rear set was all snapped off, swing arm scratched.
I thought I've been trying to tell people to ride safe. No, God, no. No, I was just filming a little video with the helmet, but no, I drove my car here. What's up? Oh, sure. Why not? Slap it on the helmet. Hi.
I just wanted to come and say hi.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Adriana.
What is it?
Adriana.
Jake. Nice to meet you. What's going on, man?
No, I've followed you for probably over a year. I moved here in January, and it was the video of you at the Shell on 117th in Clifton.
Yeah.
So familiar.
Oh, the 143 miles an hour? Yeah, that one's lovely.
I saw you sitting there, and I was like, hi.
Yeah, I have to, take some pressure off of this every once in a while, but
Yeah.
Did you ride here tonight?
no, God, no. I tried. I really tried to.
That's your shifting foot.
Yeah, I can't get it under the shifter. There's no movement there, so. No, I tried getting my motorcycle boots on. I thought they would be stiff enough that, I could walk on it, with the broken foot, but still be able to shift, and no, it's not possible, so. I have to wait. I'm drinking my milk, eating the calcium, I'm trying. They said I wasn't even going to be able to walk on it until next week. So, I feel good. It hurts to walk without this, so that's why it's fractured pretty badly, actually. It's the one ligament that attaches to your pinky toe, completely shattered.
What's up with the V4?
Total. Dude, everyone was roasting me about that because it's like, oh, it looks fixable, but engine cover was completely exposed, so rocks and stuff got in the motor. They would have to rebuild it, and that costs way. Ducati doesn't make crate motors, so you can't just buy a new motor. You'd have to rebuild that one. That costs way too much money. Everyone's like, oh, you just don't know what you're doing. But I'm like, the insurance company won't pay for it, so they just are giving me a check for a new bike. I'm gonna take that.
You got another V4?
It's a secret. Yeah, I'll let you guys get out of here so that way. Take care. Drive safe, please.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm chilling. This is all right. Doesn't really hurt anymore. I mean, that hurts a little bit right there, but it's totally fine. It's manageable. No more pain meds, but.
I'm Mallory, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Again.
Yeah. See you around. Anyway, yeah, R6. 15 grand obviously is a little ridiculous considering that these bikes were 12.5 brand new back in the day, but considering that this is a very clean stock black one with only 14 original miles on it, you can make the case, because this bike is highly desirable for the look, that this is a 2018, so it's not a 17. It's a little bit more desirable, not as desirable as I think as a 20. The new Yamaha R9 just got announced, and that bike just does not compare to this one. So it's based off of the MT-09, which we have one of these over here that my friend Evan is currently sitting on. So the R9 just got announced. It's based off of this bike. They put a new frame on it. It's literally the exact same motor, I think, as this one. They just like changed the fueling around a little bit, but it makes the exact same horsepower numbers. It's not going to ride any different, at least engine-wise. They threw a little bit better suspension on it. Actually, no, this one has better suspension than the R9 does. There you go. They should be reliable. These bikes are super reliable. They're good bikes. They're not bad. I don't mean to sound like a hater here by any of the things I'm about to say, but here I go. They didn't change enough, in my opinion. It is still just an MT-09 with fairings and a little bit better suspension. And yes, it has a better frame, which is important on the track, but on the street, you're not going to notice any difference. And the thing is with me is when I go shopping for a motorcycle, when I buy a motorcycle, my favorite thing to do is to shop for something that has something special about it. So what I liked about my Ducati is it's a V4. What I liked about the S1K is actually that bike was supposed to be a reasonable, like the daily driver, but that didn't end up being the case, which is why I don't like that bike. The R6 was special because it's an inline 4 that revs to 16,000 RPMs. It actually screams. I love my Supermoto because it's a Ducati and it has Desmo valves, even though it's a single cylinder and costs me like, well, not that expensive compared to my other bikes. Love that thing. When I buy a motorcycle, I want there to be something special about it, especially a sport bike. And I think the R9, I think Yamaha nailed the looks. I think that it's a great motor. I'm glad that they gave it a new, stiffer frame that's probably going to be better than this one. But at the end of the day, it's still just a regular MT-09 motor. It's still just that boring CP3. I'm glad that they hit the price point. I'm really happy like what they came out with. It's really hard to be disappointed with that bike. I think it's going to make a lot of people happy. But my requirement for it was that they raise the red line a little bit, raise the horsepower, make that bike a little bit more interesting, kind of like the Triumph Daytona that my friend owns over there. An inline triple that revs to, 15,000, even 14,000 RPMs would be acceptable. If they put a little bit more premium components and raise the price a little bit more, I would have been all for it. They chose to build the bike for the price point, and for that, I'm sure it'll sell great. It's just missing the mark that the R6 used to hit for me. And one last thing, I think that this bike still looks better than that bike. This bike is approaching, what, 8 years old now? This design is approaching 8 years old now. I still think it blows everything out of the park that is still released to this day. I think Yamaha's stupidest idea was getting rid of this bike. If you adjust for inflation, this was more expensive, but
all the electronics and Brembo brakes.
Oh yeah, no, they definitely, well, that's the benefit of them just using the CP3 and not doing anything to it. They can build it to a price point, but a lot of people are going to buy the R9 as like their second, third, fourth bike. They're going to love it. But I've gone through way too many motorcycles. I've owned an MT-09. There's nothing enticing me to get the R9 other than just, it's more fairings to clean and an uncomfortable seating position. I'd rather take an MT-09 SP and be way more comfortable, put 1,000 miles or thousands of miles on it.
That's where I'm at.
And have a better time, yeah. Well, that's going to help someone like you who wants something comfortable. Right. All these people are going to run out to sell their SPs. Easy peasy. So not a problem. I was going to say that this is going to be a bike I was considering to buy, but I had one already. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know. But that was going to be today's videos. I was like going to talk about this, but look at him. Look how happy he looks. He wants it so bad. Only 16 grand. All right, boys, that was the meet. Sorry I kind of had to get things cut short. And you guys also missed a lot because I was talking with some people and it was having a good time. I gotta say, it was really nice to get out of the house for a little bit, considering, I'm still kind of down and out for the count. But important thing is that we tried today. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm gonna go get some food and try to chill out for the rest of the night. If you guys liked the video today, please don't subscribe. I'm not doing more like this. This is kind of like a one and done. Like, this is what I'm doing while I'm injured. I do not want to do more videos like this because I don't want to get injured again. That sucks. Next time you guys see me, I'm gonna be on the bikes, I promise. Okay, we're healing quick. I'm gonna be on a motorcycle. All right, let's get it. Love every single one of you. Stick around for the next video and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.